Mr. Boopster's first annual Jank Fest, quarterfinal number 4.
Yeah. And the other new deck.
Yes. So I am playing Silver Control, which is kind of like an affinity style list. There's a bunch of cards in here that care about the number of artifacts you control a lot more so than Affinity, which is more of a, I'm just gonna beat you down really fast with like a Ravager quickly or something like that. This one's a little slower, a little more control-y, but it's still gonna have some pretty explosive starts. Yeah.
And as for me, I am playing the Amulet Maze Turbo Fog,
which we have featured before, and it's really sweet because it wins in a completely different way. Oh, your turn, actually. I'm gonna go with Outside this time. 4-3. I'll be going first. We'll see you in game 1. Alright, game 1. Show my hands. I get the sneaking suspicion I'm gonna forget about this several times, but that's my hand. Go ahead.
And we've got these new sleeves kind of stick together still. Those.
Alright. Darksteel Citadel, Springleaf Drum. Go ahead.
Draw for turn. Azorius Guildgate.
Draw. Inkmoth Nexus. We're gonna go Everflowing Chalice on 1.
Ooh.
Go ahead. It's another weird one that you don't see in Affinity.
Amulet of Vigor.
Yeah.
Selesnya Guildgate. And an Ancient Stirrings.
Okay.
Do we take that? I think we do. Icecrown Scepter.
Okay.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Probably run that out there. 1 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. Frogmite. And my land for the turn will be Inventor's Fair. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 for a Karn, Scion of Ugin. Which originally I was just gonna play this for 4, make a token, and then be able to use the drum, but this way gives me a Frogmite also. And I get to go up with Karn instead of down, which I think in this slot is a little better. So top 2 cards, you choose one, I get that in my hand, the other one goes with a silver counter. So I get a Chalice or an Ornithopter.
You get a Chalice.
Okay, so this gets exiled with a silver counter on it. Go ahead.
Untap.
Luckily, Karn is pretty safe from damage.
Draw for turn. Maze's End.
Yeah.
And Icecrown Scepter. Imprinting a Dawn Charm.
Alright, prevent all combat damage. What are the other ones?
Regenerate a creature or a counter target spell that targets me.
Ooh, that's actually good against Galf Blast.
And it's your go.
Alright.
Next out is his bottom ability.
It makes a 0/0 that's gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. So gain a life off Inventor's Fair, 21. Draw a card. What to do here? Play an Ornithopter. Make a blue. Thoughtcast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Plenty.
Draw 2. Chalice for 1 first. Not really. Could do that. That's not a bad idea.
Why does your chalice have a 5 on it?
Oh, I don't know. It does not tap for 5. It taps for 1. We're gonna do that again. So I can't really do that again. The odds of you having an actual fog are... I mean, there's no way you don't, I think. So do I run this out just in case? Yeah. 2 for another chalice on 1. Just gonna do that. And then 2 cranial plating. Use Inventor's Fair to equip. Attack you. I'll count, but I don't think it matters.
Fog.
Actual fog. You got it. Karn will go up, since him going down isn't doing a ton in this matchup.
No, not with an Icecrown Scepter
No.
with a fog on it.
Do we got a Karn or a Nexus?
You can have a Karn.
Alright.
Because I don't think you're replacing him.
No. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's it. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. I kind of would have liked to land there. So it's your go.
Untap. Gain a life. 22. Draw a card. Okay. So... I could get back one of those. That doesn't seem great. You're obviously... have fog up. Might be in a little bit of trouble here, honestly. Make a blue. Thought cast. Here's a free Frogmite. Not really sure what I could go get with that, but... Go up. Top 2. Thopter or Springleaf Drum?
A Thopter.
Okay. So that goes in my hand. I get Silver Counter. Not really a ton of reason to run that out there. I mean, yeah, because you have Scepter on a stick, so whoosh. Make you do it.
Holy day.
Alright, don't even need it. Should I just run this out here? Go ahead.
End of your turn. We shall cycle an Angel Song.
Mm-hmm. Basically just digging for a Tezzeret.
Untap.
But the only way out of this.
Draw for turn.
Now you got fog on a stick.
Dimir Guildgate. Enter go.
End of turn. Kraken Inventor's Fair.
Did you find an artifact?
Yes. Thing is, I don't. I'm kind of just doing this for thinning because there's not a ton that I get to do with it. So I'll grab a Mox Opal because I'll need some colorless source or some colored sources in the future. And while I appreciate the slow life gain every turn, you don't really care about my life total at all.
No.
So, I think this is better.
I have like one card that really cares about it. But
Yeah. So, untap, draw. There's still 20, of course. Go up with Karn. Karn or Midnight.
You can have a Karn.
A lot of Karns. In fact, I'm tempted to run another one out there just to... Here's another Inventor's Fair. I think at this point I'm going to have to discard if I don't. So here's a Mox Opal. And here's a replacement Karn for this one, who will go up to 6. The cool thing about stacking Karns, too, is this Karn can get back any of these cards if I wanted to.
It specifies the silver counter, so you can have Aspire.
Oh boy, thank you. Bash, of course.
Activate Maze's End. Bring that to my hand. To go find a Simic Guildgate.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you had actual fog again.
I mean, cycling the Angel Song might have given it away that I might have a handful of fogs anyway.
Yeah.
That's why I was humming and hawing about even taking the Isochron Scepter. Cause I'm like, do I need it?
Yeah.
And
actual fog?
an actual fog.
Actual fog. Alright, second main phase. Galvanic Blaster phase.
Don't have anything for that. 16.
Exactly. Yep, good.
Untap.
Karn, you gotta find your buddy.
Draw for turn.
You gotta find him.
Maze's End.
It's a race to your buddy.
Enter go.
Untap. Gain a life. 23. Draw a card. Go up. Come on, Karn, find your buddy. Neither of those are your buddy.
The Mock Valuable.
Maybe I should have just grabbed the Thoughtcast instead. I mean, I guess it's seeing the same amount of cards. Play another Thopter. Bash.
Maze's End.
Yep. I'm
Golgari.
going to respond to the untap trigger on that by blasting your face.
Okay. 12.
Not that you would probably use Dawn Charm for that purpose anyway, but I don't think I have any other targets for blast anyway, so might as well just throw it out there.
And then we shall Dawn Charm, prevent all combat damage.
Yep. Okay. Haven't played a land this turn. Here's a Spire of Industry. Here's a third Karn. Who...
You haven't used your first card.
Didn't I?
No, not this
Did
turn.
I not? Are you sure? I thought I just did.
Oh, right. No, it's still your attack step. Right. Sorry. I went
Did I-
searching,
did
so I
actually
confused
not?
myself.
Oh, okay. Alright, he's gonna go down though this time and get me back this Thoughtcast. And then I will cast that. Go to 22. Thoughtcast. Ugh. And just so that it's super lethal, because why not? 2 mana. Here's a plating. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Really need that Tezzeret, or I'm just gonna lose.
That is one we don't have. Gruul Guildgate.
Mm-hmm.
And a Ghostly Prison.
Okay.
Just tax a bit of your mana if you want to attack.
I've got a lot of mana, and not a lot to do with it.
Enter go.
Untap. Gain a life, 23. Draw a card. Use Karn. Top 2. Yay!
You get a Hangerback Walker.
Shocker. Now, if I had a 4th Karn, that would be pretty ridiculous. But I don't. So, how much do I have to pay to attack you?
2 for each creature.
And you don't have a Maze's End in play. Not that that really matters at all. Hmm. Six, 7, 8. Walker for 4. Play this as my land. Actually, yeah, good. That's fine.
Untap. Draw for turn.
I think you've got basically 2 turns.
Maze's End.
Unless you can deal with my Tezzeret.
Enter go.
Untap. Gain life, 24. Draw a card. Grab that. Cast it. Spire will damage me for 1. Cast Tezzeret.
Yep.
Okay. He will go up, of course. Look at my top 5. I will grab an Ornithopter. Put those on the bottom. Pay to let that attack.
Riot, control it.
Sure.
So gain 1 life for each of your creatures.
5.
17. Not that that really matters.
Yeah, I
too
don't
much.
think that's going to be enough. Although I guess I shouldn't
Especially
run these
since
out there, so...
Each of your creatures provides 2 damage anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead.
And end of your turn.
Came close, though.
Maze's End.
I don't think you have any way to deal with this in your main deck.
We will get an Orzhov Guildgate.
6, 7. So what's the worst thing you could do? Play an 8th one, explore twice. Now you'd have to explore 3 times, I think, in order to win this turn. Right?
And have to explore twice.
You'd have to explore twice and have the other piece in your hand. Which, I mean, if you do that, all props to you. Because that is pretty damn impressive.
Untap. Draw for turn. Yeah, that needed to be a Simic Charm so I could laugh at you.
Oh, Simic Charm could bounce, couldn't it?
Oh, no, that wasn't the problem. I could
Oh.
just give myself hexproof.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, wait, it gives a permanent hexproof, so yeah, I could only have bounced that.
Yeah. Can you bounce it? Is it bounce non-land permanent? I'm not actually sure.
Yeah, I don't actually know.
Well, clearly he didn't draw it, so... or he would know.
Yeah, we're dying to that, for sure. You have a few artifacts over there.
This doesn't seem like a close game, but it actually was a really close game, because I don't think I could have afforded to miss one more turn, or I would have just lost.
Norn's Annex, going to 13. Norn's Annex, going to 9.
So now I have to pay 2 mana and 2
Two white
Phyrexian mana?
Yeah, 2 Phyrexian white, if you want to attack. Enter go.
Good
I guess
thing
I should
don't
play
have
my
to.
land.
Yeah. Draw a card. Alright. Thopter, Frogmite. Activate Nexus with itself. I gained a life too at some point, but I don't really care. Just gonna do all these things. Now, here's what's scaring me. You could be like, oh no, you can't be double bluffing me because you have a colorless up.
No.
All right, go off with Deseret. So, yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32.
Yeah, it's permanents I control gain hexproof for return target creature. So no, that wasn't an answer.
Yeah.
I guess a correct answer would have been this merciless eviction, exile all your artifacts.
That would work too. Yes.
That would have made you cry a little.
That would work too. That even takes out the citadels. My god.
I do have that as a 1-0.
Yeah, that would have been very bad. Very, very bad.
But yeah, I think that was literally the only card I had to have drawn that turn.
Woof.
Work.
Yeah, so that didn't seem like a close game, but I'm pretty sure you would have won next turn with Maze's End, right? Or would you have
I
needed
needed
one
2 more turns.
mana ramp? So like an Explorer, I think, would have
Yeah.
made it so that you won the next turn. But still, that was really clutch, getting that. Whew. All right, so that was game 1, and we'll see you in sideboards. All right, sideboard time. So, a lot of these don't really do anything because I'm not facing a creature deck, so like Whip Flare doesn't make sense. Edge Champion doesn't really do anything because you prevent all combat damage, not target. Revoker is insane against Scepter, so that obviously comes in. And I actually like Metallic Rebuke because I can still win with combat damage if I manage to counter, like, if you only have one fog effect or only enough mana for one fog effect. It'll at least let me get through that way. And pretty much all these other things, they don't really matter. I don't think Relic has any synergies against you. Not sure.
No, not without land destruction.
Yeah. So, bringing in these 7 cards that are coming out, some of these are pretty obvious. Now, I'm taking out 3 Galvanic Blasts. Yes, it's another win condition and one of the only ones I can fit through, but I think I want to try to
still
review
need
playing a little better.
Tezzeret to push through that last bit
Yes,
of damage then a lot of the times.
Yeah, and the odds are I'm probably getting in like 1 attack from maybe like 4 before you start being able to shut it down consistently. Dispatch obviously comes out because there's no targets. And also taking out some hanger back walkers because same reason. By the time this comes down and is a threat, you probably already fog locked me, so it's kind of just an expensive thing, really.
Yeah, he grows bigger, but I don't really care.
Yeah, you don't really care how big my guys are most of the time, so yes, taking those out, bring these in.
As for me, we of course have the package for any kind of land destruction shenanigans because we are trying to get 10 of specific lands, so having them destroyed is a little problematic for us. So ways to buy them back are great. Path to Exile, he does have threats, but his threats are reliant on the equipment, so pathing one big guy really doesn't get us anywhere because the next guy becomes big too.
Well, and the other thing too, the other giant creature section of my deck is like Tezzeret, or sorry, not Tezzeret, is Karn tokens, and
yeah, you don't really want
pathing a Karn token just to have another one come down is not very
good.
For
our anti-graveyard stuff, we of course have the Grafdigger's Cage and Relic of Progenitus, but not really relevant in this matchup. Nissa can be nice. Her ability to draw cards whenever you play lands with her ultimate is nice, as well as her -3 to return a target permanent, because that could rebuy a destroyed Scepter or just any of the lands destruction again. And since we're playing a bunch of lands, being able to draw cards from the lands is nice in the more control-y matchups, not this kind of one.
This I'm scared of.
Yeah, By Force and Ancient Grudge, these are kind of obvious.
Yeah, kind of scared of
especially
those
since
ones.
Ancient Grudge can go on a Scepter.
Yeah, that can be pretty bad.
That can be a little annoying, and By Force can just all of a sudden make your board disappear. And,
doing a lot of mana for that, but you have a lot of mana.
One of Sorcerer's Spyglass that can do a lot. In this matchup, it's actually kind of important because Tezzeret can kill us out of nowhere, and we can't do anything to stop it. So Spyglass would probably be naming him. So we are taking these 4. As for what we're taking out, the Ghostly Prison and the 3 Norn's Annex.
All right.
Because we are more reliant on the fog side anyway, and since he generally can always attack with just one big thing that we have to fog, Ghostly Prison's not doing work, and Norn's Annex is really bad against you because you can produce white mana, so it's not really doing anything.
Yeah, any of my lands that tap for a color or sources that tap for a color tap for every color. So
yeah, not as helpful. It's very handy against non-white based decks because you can fog block them down until they can't even attack anymore.
yeah, just don't have the life to pay. Good old tax. All right. So those in, those out. We'll see you in game 2. All right, game 2. Go ahead.
We've got those. Whoop.
And for me, that's what I'm working with. Go ahead.
Guildgate.
Draw. Inky Memnite. Go.
From Memnite Inky. Come on now.
Normally it's horrible to just run out your 0-drops, but this has power.
Yeah.
You might get in for one.
Ancient Stirrings. And just because it's funny, so I was really hoping to find one of these. And I found one.
Yeah, you did. That you did.
And so I think this turn we'll go for a Plains as my land drop and play that amulet.
Okay.
Sure go.
Draw. That was less fortunate. Now what? Do I have to do that to stay in? I think so. Oh, that's gross. Yeah, I think I do. Ugh. Ah, it's disgusting. Chalice for nothing. Mox Opal.
Oh.
Just so I can have Metalcraft. Because I have no way of actually getting this mana with one usable land until I do this. But now at least I have the Opal turned on, so I can cast something. And
For 2 mana.
think... Not necessarily. Activate Nexus with itself. Blue. Thoughtcast. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah? I mean, whatever works.
Land? Ugh. I really needed a land there. Bash for 1.
19.
Pass the turn. I suppose I could have maybe... No, because I wouldn't have had enough. I needed a Chalice for Metalcraft.
So we're going to cast another amulet, because apparently they were all on top of my library.
That does ramp.
It does ramp in a weird way, because we can play a Rakdos Guildgate, untap it, tap it for a black, untap it, use that black now and a green to explore.
You have a lot of mana this turn.
Draw from that.
Wish I could have a lot of mana. Just doesn't seem fair.
And a Maze's End, untap, tap for a colorless, untap. Use the colorless and another colorless for an Isochron Scepter, imprinting Angel Song.
Okay. There goes
Enter
my
go.
combat step. Untap.
You get one more combat step.
Draw card.
So I only have 1 mana here.
And that also wasn't a land. Perfect. Duh. I get one more combat step, huh? Let's make it a good one. Cranial Plating. Mox Opal replacing this Mox Opal. Equip.
Yeah.
Ornithopter. Attack you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
13.
Go ahead. It is true this deck doesn't run a ton of lands because it has all these sorts of things. But
I'm so sorry.
are you gonna blow up my entire board?
Zorius, untap, tap for a white,
Yeah.
untap. So
You
one
drew your
mana
sideboard
floating.
card to blow up my entire board.
So 1 red
Yeah.
plus the floating,
Oh yeah.
5.
Oh yeah.
So you have an Ink Moth Nexus.
Yeah. Boo.
My God.
Sideboards are so much fun.
Enter go.
Untap, draw a card, Spire of Industry, shut down that scepter.
Oh,
Go.
you know what? You're not in a horrible position all of a sudden.
Not in a good one.
Not in a good one, but not in as horrible as I was expecting.
Yeah. If that wasn't a land, that
Yeah.
would be it. But
Sure go.
draw.
At least got that plating, but
Yeah.
I can just beat for 2.
1
Oh,
and 2.
yeah.
Sure. Might as well send both.
We can activate our Maze's End.
Yeah.
Finding us. It's a Golgari.
Mhm.
And then we'll use the Amulet Trick to produce a black.
Yeah. I assume you probably just have one in your hand. Of some sort.
And yeah, I think we'll take it this time.
1 and a poison.
11,
Oh yeah.
and get a poison counter. 1.
Go ahead.
Untap.
That by force was pretty backbreaking, but
Draw for turn.
if I can draw a bunch of lands, I might be okay.
Maze's End.
Probably
Okay.
not though, because I think you're just gonna outrace me with that. Probably. I'd have to get pretty lucky, like drawing a land there would have been. Tech.
Maze's End.
Yep.
This one shall find me something with white, like a War's Hub. Or Boros works. Boros. Make a white with the trick.
Yeah.
And a red.
I mean, the odds of you not having a fog in your hand are basically impossible, I think. So, I mean, you might just take this for...
And we will Angel Song
Yeah.
you.
Okay. That just prevents all combat damage, sure.
Since we can't do it this way.
Yeah, go.
Untap. Draw for turn. We will play a Maze's End.
Mm-hmm.
Enter go.
Untap. How close are you? How many do you need?
I'm halfway there.
Halfway
but
there.
6, I guess. So 60%.
Worth noting I missed on a land again.
Doesn't like you.
No. Attack.
We shall. Maze's End.
Mm-hmm.
To the back of my hand. This one will be some Gruul.
Okay.
And we'll take it this time. Go to 9.
Hey! I did something.
2 poison counters.
Go. Probably not even wise to run these out here, but Frogmite is.
Yeah, you needed those to play the Frogmite.
Because at least it has power. Not that that matters, because I assume you're probably holding a few. Another land would be
Draw for turn.
fantastic. I'd be very happy with
Maze's
another
End.
land.
We'll use the colorless trick since we get
Yeah.
2 untaps. And I actually have a use for it this turn.
Hey.
We will play a Crackling Perimeter.
Yep. It's pretty good.
And it is your go.
That can also just kill me. Come on. You guys, Come on.
Still have a land.
No. Boosh.
Will be an Is a Guild Gate, which we will deal 1 damage to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Crackling Perimeter is one of the cards that, unfortunately, with the rules change with Planeswalker Redirection, can no longer damage the opposing Planeswalkers since it deals damage to each opponent.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, it's
it
one of
would
those
have been a
awkward
great
rules changes.
answer to his Planeswalkers previously, but with the rules change, no longer the case.
Yeah.
And this turn, I shall Riot control you, so I get to gain 4 life and prevent damage.
I guess that's another reason to not run out both Thopters.
There is only 1 copy of that in the main board, so it's...
So of
It's
course you'd have
yeah.
it. Springleaf Drum. Go. This counts as mana, but barely.
I did have 1 gate, so I'll deal 1 damage to you.
18. Didn't you have others? Oh, you got the
'cause I-
right control.
Right control.
Sure. Which is probably better, honestly. So you're up to 7. And 8.
Enter go.
Nothing to do with that mana.
Oh yeah, because it's not a gate, so no.
Okay. Draw. Missed again. Frogmite. Master of Ethereum.
Oh, pumps all your artifacts.
Cash.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Go to 5.
Holy crap. Go ahead. I'm shocked. Honestly.
So we shall... Maze's End.
I think you still erase me though, probably.
How have my draws? We have an Azorius. We have a Sliz. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you just don't draw any...
Simic, 1 damage to
Million
you.
falls.
With
Seventeen.
a critic. And then we'll tap for 5 damage to you.
12.
With the rest of the gates.
Pichu!
And...
So you actually need a fog off the top. That's
That I do.
That's something. Why are those still tapped?
Oh, sorry. Does that do enough? It might.
I'm at 12.
It might. Oh, it does do enough. It wasn't a fog, but it was better than a fog.
Better than a fog.
Ancient Grudge that. It's
Oh.
another sideboard card.
Fantastic.
Flashback, hit your
Yep.
Phyrexian Revoker.
Yep. Sideboards are so much fun to play with, guys. Isn't
And
it?
Maze's End.
Don't you think? Don't you guys think it
Answer
just
go.
adds so much to the game when you bring in a bunch of hate cards that just shut off your opponent? Don't you think that is just the most entertaining thing you've ever seen?
I mean,
When
this
your
was a pretty
opponent by
close race.
forces your entire board.
The fact that you almost won through that is rather impressive.
Are you? Am I dead next turn? 1, 2, 3,
No.
4, 5, 6,
I
7,
need-
8. Oh,
Yeah.
good. Because you might be. Tezzeret. Go up.
Oh, no, wait, yeah. I think I could just squeak it in.
Probably. Go up. Yeah. Oh! No, because you can fog. So
And that's-
making a 5/5 doesn't do anything.
Yeah, since I now have access to my Angel Song again.
Yeah. I'm going to take the land. Because I like playing lands. For my turn. Make you use it.
Song.
Yeah. And now I just die to gates, I think.
Yeah, so Maze's End.
Yeah.
We're looking for Orzhov.
I did come close, though. Despite
Yeah, despite
Despite
2 hate cards.
absurdness.
Yeah, Orzhov is not one we have. And what is the other one? Demir.
Yeah.
That's the one we're missing. So with the Orzhov trick, I'll deal 2 damage to you. With the Amulet
And-
Bigger trick. And we can deal 1 more damage to you.
9. Yeah, and you just go get... Oh, you don't even need another one because you have 9. But you might as well win the game.
Yeah, so untap.
1 turn off. That's not bad.
Draw for turn.
Yeah, I had this and Karn in my opener, and I just never had 4 mana.
I threw my Maze's End in the graveyard.
Very moment.
But since apparently the cards that I draw are just Maze's End, we'll win with this copy that I drew this turn.
Alright, sounds good.
And we shall... Can I win through damage?
You can. Yeah, you could just tap all those and win through damage.
Nah, the gates are fun. We will go for the maze.
Yep. Is this the part where you realize that you forgot to put in your 9th one? And probably not.
We'll get the Dimir.
Yep.
And then we control 10 different gates with different names.
You got me.
We win the game.
You got
Squeaking it through with 2 sideboard cards.
Not bad, actually, because you were dead next turn.
I know.
So,
I was dead a few turns, even like
that's not bad.
By forcing your entire board and you almost won is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised I was able to rebuild that as well as I did. Especially despite not drawing a land for like 12 turns in a row.
Yeah.
When I had a handful of 4 drops. But yeah, that was exciting, and we'll see you in game 3. Alright, game 3. Show my hand. Yeah, apparently I never learned my lesson, but I like this, so I'm keeping it.
Some other 1 land, never gonna find a second one hand.
Maybe.
That's what I'm taking from it.
Possibly.
Those.
Alright, Inky, Springleaf Drum, and an Ornithopter to go with it. Go.
Draw for turn. Oh my. A Plains and an Amulet of Vigor.
Okay.
Turgo.
Draw. You've had that first like every game. Or do I just do these? Probably these.
Well, it's generally second turn play, but yeah.
Yeah. Where do I go for this? Got a lot of choices here, actually. I think these are probably better. Yeah, in terms of setting up, I suppose they're probably better. 2, 3, 4, Frogmite.
So you have 1 mana floating?
What? Sorry? No. 1, 2, 3,
right, because
4.
that's not an artifact.
It's not an artifact on its own. Yep, go.
Untap.
Wasn't quite the exciting start I thought it was going to be.
Draw for turn. Gruul Guildgate.
Yep.
Explore. Selesnya Guildgate. Enter go.
Draw. Ugh. That's not any better, is it? Well, it worked for me last time, so maybe it'll work for me this time. Chalice for nothing. Frogmite. Thoughtcast. There we go. Darksteel Citadel.
You got a land this time.
Attack for 2. One of those
18.
I played last turn, I think. And we will play a Revoker, naming Isochron Scepter. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Maze's End. Enter go.
Draw. Plating. Equip down Ornithopter. Force you to have something.
So we can Maze's End.
Actual fog.
Shall find us a Golgari Guildgate.
Or I suppose Angel, or Holy Day works as well. Total.
And we shall
Actual
cast
fog.
an actual fog.
You got it. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Maze's End. Enter go.
Alright. Probably never getting in for damage again. But that's okay.
You only at least have
5
one
cards?
colored source. Yes, 5 cards.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. On the off chance that you don't, activate that. Equip the plating to it. Bash you.
So that's for how much poison?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, so I have to do something.
Yeah.
Maze's End. We don't have an Azorius yet. And the Azorius are really good at saying no.
It's probably Angel's Song, maybe. Yeah.
And you did guess that correct. It is the Angel's Song.
Yep. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Maze's End. Untapping. Enter go.
Oh, I'm just waiting to get my entire board wiped. I'm sure it's gonna happen. Especially if I continue to not draw mana. This is getting really obnoxious now. Like, I know I've been kept keeping sketchy ones, but I do have a lot of mana in this deck. Artifact or otherwise. And it would be nice to draw some of it. I mean, theoretically, you run out eventually, right? Equip. Yeah. Bash. Force you to keep having them.
Maze's End. Find a Simic.
Yeah.
They did such a good job last time that it's time for an encore.
Yeah.
Angel Song.
You got it. Go ahead.
Untap.
Without being able to put that on a stick, maybe I'll be able
Draw
to
for turn.
finally get a lethal hit in.
Maze's End.
Yep. I mean, that's just gonna win on its own. You can always block me. But...
Ancient Stirrings.
At least that can't hit a fog effect. It's something.
We shall find Dimir Guildgate.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't find the fog effect, but to get rid of 4 lands on the top of my library. Not that it really matters, because I keep
Yeah.
shuffling. And
Yeah, you get to do that for free every turn.
it is your go.
Alright. So you clearly have another one. Missed again. Yeah. Attack.
Guildgate.
Yep.
We're gonna find that. Is it Guildgate that was on the bottom?
desperate need of like a Mox Opal. I'll even take a Chalice.
And here be a Dawn Charm.
Yep.
Prevent all combat damage.
Go ahead. Have to discard it. No.
Untap.
Yeah, see, the problem
Draw
is,
for turn.
if you keep drawing one of those every single turn, you're just gonna win with gates. Because you're also getting one of those every single turn.
Mm-hmm.
So really, it's kind of just a race to, I need another mana source. To get anywhere.
I think Dimir Charm. And
You'll
we're,
gate me.
we're going to cut your race short.
Okay. Is this the part where you buy force my entire board again?
6 mana.
Looks like it.
Merciless Eviction.
Oh.
Exiling all artifacts.
Okay.
Goodbye, Amulet.
Okay. Sweet.
Hello, redundant copy of Amulet.
Yep.
Enter go. That wasn't even
Go.
a sideboard card. Untap. Draw for turn.
And the fact that you left 2 mana up probably meant you
Amazing.
also just had to add.
I only had 1 mana up there
Hmm.
to that. Enter go.
Go.
17. End of your turn. Maze's End.
Yep.
We don't have Boros yet.
Mm-hmm. Not gonna be able to rebuild this time. That sucks. That really sucks.
Draw for turn. Maze's End.
Yeah.
Enter go.
1.
16.
Drum. Go.
End of your turn. Maze's End.
Do we have a girl? We do have a girl. So I believe I'm just dead. Because you go get your 10th one, yeah? Yeah.
Yes, Orzhov this
Yep.
time.
Yeah, you got me. Fantastic.
You're not the best showing for your deck, unfortunately.
Yeah, this was kind of the deck I was most excited to play because it's new, and then I just get wrecked
Yeah,
by
and then
like
you-
cards that are
and then you get to
perfectly
play
attuned
against the-
towards this, and a deck that doesn't care about anything that I'm doing. It's so much fun. I'm having so much fun right now.
And Maze's End.
Yep.
Go and look.
You know what's annoying? A land anywhere,
Oh.
I would have won the game just immediately. Way before you would have even had the mana for that, but I missed.
Yeah,
I
you
never
missed
had a 4th mana
so
that
many.
entire game. Let's see what's on the top here. Mana.
Yeah, both of your last games were entirely decided by you not drawing lands.
And you drawing a card that wipes my entire board for almost nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me. So that's 10 gates?
That's 10 gates.
That's 10 gates. Alright, so the least exciting deck to watch in the world moves on, and my fun new thing that I wanted to